Good morning guys, thank you for joining me. It's time for March empties and incoming. It's not actually time because it's not the end of the month yet. I'm filming this on the 26th, but we're going away on the 1st of April. Actually, we're going away on the 30th of March, so I thought I'd just film it a little bit early just to make sure it's ready and all that stuff. Apologies for the slightly weird lighting. I'm filming this bank holiday weekend, and obviously bank holiday weekend the weather is absolutely terrible and the light is weird, and I actually looked a lot nicer when I looked in the mirror this morning than when I actually look in the viewfinder, which is always a bit disappointing, but never mind, we'll go with it anyway. So yeah, time for empties, and big basket of empties this month, and I've got my incoming box as well, and really I have bought a few bits and pieces which obviously I'll show you at the end, but I'm really quite pleased with how it's going. Definitely loads more going out this month than coming in, so I feel like I am kind of getting through some of the backlog of products that I've shown you in various videos, and that was kind of one of the things I wanted to do at the beginning of this year. So quarter of the way into the year, I feel like I'm getting there, and I also feel like I haven't succumbed to buying too much, which is good. So let's jump straight into the empties, and we'll start with this, which is, oh, I've got my camera on a different setting, I should just say that, and it may be, but because of the focus issues, this should make, the new setting should make it focus slightly better and quicker on the products as I bring them out, but there may be a clicking noise. I don't know yet because I haven't experimented with it enough to figure it out. So if there is background noise of the clicking as the lens focuses, I apologise, but it should actually make the focusing thing better. So anyway, none of that might happen, so I probably didn't need to say that. Let's start. Boots Body Butter Cranberry from the Extracts range. And that was absolutely lovely. I love fruity scents anyway, but that was gorgeous. I would definitely buy that again. Very nice and moisturising as well. It's almost like a whip texture. Really liked it, really enjoyed using that. Garnier Micellar Water. Yes, it does it eventually, doesn't it? It manages to get there. Garnier Micellar Water doesn't need any more talking about. Everybody talks about this. Everybody seems to love it. Great makeup remover. I've already got another one on the go. This is shampoo. Shampoo, yes, from the Lee Stafford Beach Blondes range, which I have talked about before. It was focusing so well before I actually started recording. There we are. I like this. I find it really knocks out all those brassy tones in your hair. Really quite well. I'm not a good advert for any sort of shampoo today, am I? But yeah, I really like that, and I will buy it again once I've got to the bottom of my stash of shampoos that I'm currently using. This is the Pixie Glow Tonic, which is a toner, acid toner with glycolic acid in it, and I really like it. Did that actually focus or not? Yeah, it's not actually too acidy. I've been experimenting with different acid toners, and this one really works nicely on my skin. I like it. I've already got another one of those on the go. This, again, I've talked about before in other videos. Yeah, Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit Perfume. Absolutely love it. I already have another one which I think was in my January incoming video when I bought that. This is another body balm. This is Urban Decay body balm. I don't think you can get this anymore. That's what it was. Mai Tai, and God, the smell of this thing, I can't tell you. It's so, oh, it's just gorgeous. In fact, the smell is so good that it kind of makes up for the fact that it's a crap body product. It's slightly shimmery. God, it's really greasy all over my hands still. It's slightly shimmery, and but it's got gritty particles in it. It's so weird. Just tell you what it's called. I don't think I told you what it was called. It's called Sparkle Sweet Body Balm, and it's in Mai Tai. Yeah, it's gritty. It wasn't particularly moisturising. It was sparkly, which I could have done without, but the smell, oh God, you could forgive it all the crapness because it smelled so gorgeous, but I didn't quite get to the end. The cons kind of started outweighing the pros, but I got a bit cross with it and I didn't like the grittiness. So yeah, smells gorgeous, but I wouldn't buy it again. What have we got here? Freedom Professional Makeup Fixing Spray. It's going to struggle to focus on that. Oh no. Quite liked that. That seemed to make my makeup last quite well. Hairspray for the face, I guess. I probably would buy that again, but I have another one to use. I think I've got an e.l.f. one that I'm using at the moment. So yeah, wasn't too bad. L'Oreal Mythic Oil, which is for the hair. Just on wet hair, you put a little bit through your roots and sort of mid-ends to roots, and I didn't love it at all. I've used other oils that I found did a lot more in terms of smoothing and making my hair feel nice, and yeah, wouldn't buy that again. I didn't think it was great, and it's not cheap either. Can't remember how much it was, but it was, well, wasn't, you know, £2 or £3. Max Factor Skin Luminizer Foundation. I didn't love that. It was very thick and I found it quite hard to I think this was the one that came in the bottle with the little swirly pattern. It looked quite pretty, but yeah, it was thick and didn't blend well. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the words I'm looking for. So I've tended to mix it with some of my Rimmel BB Matte just to make it work for me, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't buy that again. I didn't enjoy that one at all. This is a brush that is going. It's by a brand called Lamora, which I've got some eye brushes by them, which I do quite like, and it's flat top kabuki brush, and it's really lovely and soft and dense, but it sheds so badly. It just leaves hairs all over my face, and I've tried and tried it, but it's just shedding all the time, and it's getting worse every time I wash it. In fact, I'm just doing that, hairs are coming out. So yeah, unfortunately that one's got to go. It wasn't particularly expensive and it was lovely, but yeah, the shedding thing is not good. I won't talk about all these individually because they're only little samples. They're all Clarins ones, but I've got a drawer full. I've got a drawer full of sample sizes, which I always think, oh, they'll be really good for travel, but who does that much travel that they can use a drawer full of blooming samples? So I thought I'd just get some of them used up. There's a serum, another serum, 2 serums, and that one was a neck cream, I think, that I've just thrown on the floor. But yeah, I can't review them properly because I haven't had, you know, there's only 2 or 3 little days worth of product in any of these, but I quite liked them. They were nice, and it's nice to be using things up. This one is it's in here just to tell you I finished it. It's a serum. It was from a Mimi bag from Korea before they stopped sending to the UK, so can't get it here, and I don't think you can get it, but yeah, I finished up a face serum anyway. And the final one is a fail, and it's this here, which I'm hoping will focus. There we go. It's the Eve Lom cleanser. Oh my god, the smell. It's rank. This is like a cult product. People rave about this. When I first got it, I thought, good god, that must have gone off. It can't be meant to smell like that. It's absolutely rank. Just vile. Couldn't even tell you what it smelled. Just revolting. And I thought it must be off because it smelled so bad. And then I watched Michaela from Miss Budget Beauty. She said exactly the same about this. And I was so pleased that I felt a bit vindicated in my opinion of it, because I've been using it and I just hated it so much. It was just so not a pleasure to use. The texture is fine, and but I just can't get past the smell. When you use a product on your face, you want it to smell nice. It's about the experience as well as the efficacy, or isn't it? You know, it wants to be nice. Just revolting. So yeah, that's how much is left, and it's going in the bin. Quite revolting. I don't recommend it at all. I cannot understand how it's a cult product. I know there's a lot of vloggers out there who rave about it, but it wasn't for me. Anyway, that is all my empties for this month. I'm going to enjoy throwing those away now. And let's look at incoming. So what have I bought this month? The first couple are quite quick. It's Garnier Micellar Water, which as you can see I've already started, which was to replace the one that was in my empties box. And I also bought a Simple Eye Makeup Remover, which I don't know why I bought this, because when I got it home I realised that I have another Simple Eye Makeup Remover already waiting to be used. But they'll all get used in the end. I bought some Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Body Butter, and this is in the flavour, aroma, scent, let's stick with scent, exotic coconut. Oh, it smells of holidays. Oh, lovely. Can't wait to use that. I apologise if anything has changed the angle or anything. I just had to, my battery died. I was hoping I was going to keep going until I finished, but it didn't. So I just had to recharge the battery. And it's now half an hour later than it was when I... Anyway, whatever. Where did I get to? So Garnier Summer Body Lotion, which is the one that has a little bit of self-tanner in it. It's like gradual tan. Why is that not focusing? Focus, thank you. Has like gradual tan in it, and it's a body lotion. I've just said all there, haven't I? God, I can't speak today. So I like to use this before I go on holiday. I've got a Dove one. I'm looking up there because it's up there. I've got a Dove one on the go at the moment, but I'm almost at the bottom of that. So I bought this. This was on offer in Superdrug, I think, for £2 or something. Just to replace that when it finishes. Three more things. I bought this, which is Paula's Choice. And it's the Clinical 1% Retinol treatment. It's to replace my Roche-Posay Redermic R. That's what it's to replace. I've nearly finished that one, as you can see. I like to use the retinol, skin repair, my age, that sort of thing. So that's what it is. And I haven't used it yet, but I will probably start that when I come back from holiday, because retinols and sun, not great mixture, and as it's a new product to me and it's 1%, it's quite strong. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. Finally, two products now. Soap and Glory. It's basically a brow pencil. I wanted a new brow product. I have a little set of 3 powders from Viva. I should have got it out to show you, but it doesn't matter anyway. Which the lid has broken off and it's very inconvenient for going away. So I bought this really as a product for taking away on holiday for my brows. It's all in one. You've got the sort of felt tip on the end. Quite a pale colour. That's it there. Sorry, I've been swatching green things on my hand as well before this, so that's why I've got green marks on my hand. And then you've got the sort of setting gel end there, which is just like a pencil. That's not going to focus either. To push up pencil, and it's like a waxy finish. But I really like this. I've been using it. I've just drawn that onto my hand and then not shown you, haven't I? I don't know what's up with me. My mind is elsewhere today, honestly. It's a brow pencil. I bought it to go on holiday because it's easier to transport than my current brow product, and I've tried it a couple of times and I really like it. There we are. Why didn't I just say that in the first place? Okay, so bearing in mind how many eyeshadows I've got, my battery light's flashing again. Bearing in mind how many eyeshadows I've got, I really didn't need any more, but I could not resist this palette. It's Jane from British Beauty Blogger put together this palette for Makeup Revolution. It's called Fortune Favours the Brave, as you can see, and beautiful packaging. I really like Jane. It's lovely to see somebody of Jane's age, you know, doing so well and having so much to say in the beauty industry, which is so centred towards younger women. Anyway, this, I'll try not to blind you with the mirror. That is the palette, and it's just gorgeous. It arrived earlier this week, and I love, love, love all the colours. I've done several different looks with it. Sorry, I'm holding it like this so I don't blind you with it. Yeah, I've done several different looks with it. The colours are so blendable and unusual, and there's some lovely ones. I'm really thinking I might take this one away on holiday with me, and that would be all the eyeshadows I need. I love the big mirror in the top, so obviously the mirror, as you can see, is the size of the whole palette. But yeah, there's some fab colours in there. It was £9.99. Such a bargain. Love it. And with that order as well, I did buy one of their rose gold brushes. I'm having a bit of a rose gold moment. I'm loving everything rose gold at the moment. I just bought myself a MacBook Air. Never had a laptop before, and I bought a rose gold cover for it. It's lovely. Very pleased with it. Almost more pleased with the cover than I am with the computer, ridiculously. Anyway, this is just, it's called a pointed crease brush, and I wouldn't say it's so much a crease brush. Sorry the end is green, it's because I've used it this morning. I'm going from here to do a very large brush wash up. Or brush clean. All my brushes need cleaning, so that's next on the agenda after this. Yeah, it's called a ultra pointed crease brush, but I would say it's more of a blending brush myself. But yeah, so that's what I bought this month. So I think you'll agree that a lot of what I bought was to replace products that I'm running out of. This obviously was a bit of a didn't need but really wanted purchase. But yeah, overall I think I'm winning in terms of not buying more than I'm using up, so I think I'm definitely getting more stuff used, which is what I wanted to do, which is great. Anyway, that brings us to the end. My battery light is still flashing, so I'm going to say goodbye before it turns off again, and thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.